Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 66 of the Railcraft server Let's Play, and I need to make some more torches at some point. But we are going to make one of these, and I'm going to lock that. Although there's no way to move the work tables without losing the stored recipes, I don't think, which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well. Let's make some patron crystals, like so, and then we are going to make an MFSU, and to do that we need an advanced machine casing, which I happen to have already. We need an MFE, which I happen to have already, with 123 energy units inside, which is completely insignificant. And the final thing we need is an advanced circuit, so let's make that. So we are going to need an iron plate. We are going to need some copper cable. And we are also going to need some redstone, glowstone, and lapis. So all of those things come together to make first a circuit, and then an advanced circuit, which is the cherry on top of our MFSU. Now, right. I should have brought, when I last went to the new base, I should have brought the containment box back with me so I could take the tiny bits of plutonium there. I guess I should also move the hazmat suit over here. Because it is not going to be useful around the old base anymore, will it? Don't even need a jetpack to get down. Do need a jetpack to get up currently, though, because the elevator system is still out of power. Okay, so the kinetic generator is not spelled like that. It's tier 3. Which means we need gold cables, at least. The MFSU, of course, is higher, but it is not going to... That doesn't matter, of course. Now, gold cables have pretty terrible loss, but it's not very far, so that's fine. So now we can store power. We can store a lot of power, and I can finally, once this actually has power in it, I can charge my charging patron crystal in here instead of in a charger, which will be nice. It will be a lot faster. Now, I don't have steam turbines, so we need to make a few of those, 2 to be precise. So we are going to have to do that. Now I do have a bunch of steel already. Question is if I have enough. So steam turbines require turbine blades. So we basically need 3 times 9 steel for each turbine. I don't think I have enough. I have just under a stack of steel down here. Ooh. In here. So let's clear a little bit of space. So we need 3 ingots, and then we need 8, 8, and 8. So 24 plates. And then 24 more plates. That's 30. I do have enough actually for 2 turbines. Okay. And then 3, 6. I got 8 left over. I guess I might as well. I don't have too much. That's aluminium. I have some iron there. I'm going to throw another stack into the processing system. Okay, missing 2 ingots. But I can get those. I have some molten iron there. Oh, that's not what I want. We can smelt these down again easily enough. The forge all heated up. Turns out that was just enough for 2 ingots. Okay. And then we'll throw this in the thing here. And we'll have some more steel eventually. Right. So now all we need to do is wait for the plates to be smushed, I guess. And I still didn't bring the containment box. Let's go back, see if there's anything else we need, and get the containment box. And then come back here, load the bits of plutonium into it, and then we can we'll also take the hazmat suit and the armor, one of the armor stands with us, so we can put the hazmat suit in the new base by the reactor somewhere where it belongs. Also see if there's anything else we need to do. Collect that. Turbines. This will probably work without power, I'm pretty sure. This should all be set up. This is set up for high pressure, which is great, and the control program should be ready. We should be able to run this for a bit. Might want to get this operational as well, because we don't have any fuel rods. Right, I was going to do that as well. So we need to make some of these. Requires advanced alloy. They don't do much, and the reactor shouldn't blow up with the control program running it. But, of course, the control program could always fail. Maybe I should have some kind of simple safety shutoff. We don't have wish we had nuclear control. That would have been useful. But I don't think that changed to world control or something. I haven't. It was heavily in development or redevelopment. Last I checked. And it was so incomplete that I deemed it useless. But maybe I should have another look, because it may have become useful by now. Who knows? Okay, we're collecting one of these. The redstone torch, because it's useless otherwise. Gonna have to move this at some point as well into the new workshop, which we haven't even started constructing yet. How's this going? It's going forward. Probably put some overclockers in there. Right, those I don't need right now, so we can put those back in there. Make sure the new stack ends up there. Not that that matters too much, but you know. It's kind of arbitrary. The uranium ore we can throw into my... Was I heading down? We can throw that in there. Could potentially let this out of there. Should have things start popping into here. We can put a container in there to collect the gold. Yeah. Okay, that can sit in there and collect any gold that happens to make its way in. Although I don't think there will be much. Okay, so that's done. Put those back in there. And we can go back up here. And then we are going to do that. That gets us 6 of those, which gets us 2 of those. And now we can head back. Yeah. Oh, don't think there's anything else right now. And then we can throw these into here. This bottom one is going to need an ejector upgrade. And I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to put it in there. These other ones have... It's a little annoying that the steam boiler is auto output only, that you can't define where it outputs. Kind of wish it wasn't that way. This we can charge with this, which in turn is going to charge these things. They do store quite a bit of power. And the armor stand, we can... might want to decide how to do this, actually. We're going to have the cable come out here-ish and go up. Do I want kind of like a control room? Kind of wish this was more visual, that you could see. You could put pressure vessels with little windows in that would glow when it's running or something. That would be neat. Because this box is really inert. I mean, the reactor that is inside of here have glowing windows. Considering if I want to move this a bit to... I don't know. I am going to put a blast wall here. Just in case. But I'm not overly concerned with that, because as I found out by testing, the explosion is now not strong enough with this configuration to... Alright, we were going to make plates as well. Shoot. The explosion will not be strong enough to breach the reactor pressure vessels. I guess I'll just put this... I'll just put it where the shelf is. That'll do. And then we'll put these on. Collect the shelf. I'm going to move the keyboard to this side. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can put that back on the shelf. Actually, we can do this. Take these bits of uranium, give it back to the robot, because it's supposed to have them. And then I don't need any of that. Switch back to that. Okay. So we need the plating, the reactor plating. And then we need to get the robot, get Eve up and running so that we can, so that it can produce some fuel rods. Ah, shoot, I should have collected the bat pack from the bat box, because it is probably discharged by now. But oh well. And once we have fuel, we can see if the program runs. We might be doing that in the next episode, though. Depends how long this will take. So we need a reactor plating, a lead plate, and an advanced alloy. And we need 6 of these. And you get 2 of these. So we need 3 of these. Which means we need 9 of each of these. So iron, tin, and bronze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for iron, we can make plates directly through the magic of casting. So we'll get 9 of these. Like so. And then we need to smash these. Then we also need lead. Now I think I may have some lead. Silver, aluminium. I don't have any lead anymore. You used to. I'm fairly sure. But now I don't. That's rather slow. Let's speed that up. And we'll have to cast some lead. I'm pretty sure. Should have. Didn't I have lead? Whoops. Did not mean to do that. What happened to... Ah, right. There it is. I thought I had molten lead somewhere. So, boop that out of there. And boop this full of lead, and then we'll get lead plates. Yeah. 6 of those will do. Like so. Those just enough as well. We can put the iron back. And put the little tiny amount of lead back in there. And now the 10 plates should be ready. So we can get the bronze plates. And then we can make the alloy. Or the mixed metal ingot, I guess. Six of those. And then we are going to mush those into plates. I wonder if you can... Should be able to do that with a rolling machine. You can't do that, right? No. Maybe that should be added. That should be a valid recipe, I think. Alright. And then you just craft these together. Get reactor plates. Now, is there anything else? I don't think so. Not here. At any rate. So, let's pop off to the new base. Got a little lag spike. There. I have to admit, I'm a little bit excited for this because it'll be interesting. Okay, so now it should... The first and second valid or empty slot is this and this. And then these two plates block these slots. And then the third and fourth empty slot. And then we have a bunch over here, but they don't matter because the robot will stop after those. Because it'll only have 4. Thingamajigs, fuel rods. So we'll collect this, and this emptied completely. These hold a lot of power. Oh wow. And they have... I guess this filled up first because it's closer. And then I have to reconfigure this as well, which is going to be a bit annoying. I wish you could configure... The default route is basically a black list instead of a white list. But for some reason you can only have one black list. I wish you could have multiple black lists. That would be nice, because you it still processes them in order, the whitelists. There's no reason why it can't do the same thing, but with blacklist. So you could just have whitelist and blacklist. I guess that might be confusing for some users, though. Maybe. Still, it would be a lot more powerful to have it like that. Anyway, right, probably want to hook the charger up as well. And then, of course, we're going to want to hook this up to the power source so that we... I almost thought that started glowing, but it actually got darker. We want to hook the bat box up to the main power grid so that, or to the power output so that it gets power. Okay, so believe the robot should be facing the reactor as the default state. Let's start this up. It's been a while since I did this, so I think I want to reset the... We're going to check the resume file. That is one. I'm actually going to remove that because I want it to be in the defaults, or start from the beginning. Oh, right. It needs plutonium as well. I'm a dummy. So, put some plutonium in there. And we can put this away. We need to keep the hazmat suit on, however, because let's restart the program now that it has all the components. Wait. What is it? Oh, right. Shoot. It's looking for the depleted fuel rods to trigger the state. So I actually do need the resume file. Maybe it should be... What happens if we set it to 1? Let's run that. See if that skips the looking for fuel rods. Yeah, there we go. So it was supposed to be like that. I kind of forgot how the program worked. But now that it is correct, things seem to be running smoothly, which is lovely. I think I can repurpose this program as an auto crafting system as well, because it's not specific to reactor refueling. The crafting functions. I just need to combine it with an item ordering system, which will probably use drones, and a way to program in recipes, and it should be able to craft pretty much anything that you specify. I might even be able to make it so that you can place a recipe into it and it will scan it, like in this grid here, and it will scan it and save it as a recipe file. So you don't have to program or write the recipes in. Although you can do that if you don't happen to have the components. Wait. Fuel rod. Oh, right. Wait, what? What is it doing now? Looking for fuel rod mocks. That's weird. I'm not sure what it's doing. Right. We have reached the end point, though. So I'm going to get this running and remind myself how the program works and such. And I wonder why it looks so laggy. It's weird. And I'm going to figure out how to set this up so it works properly again. It's missing. Wait, no, it's not. What? Fuel rod. These don't have recipes. Oh, it didn't turn around and output the fuel. It was supposed to output it into the... Oh, did it? I think it may have tried to output it into here. Right. Well, like I said, I'm going to sort this out off camera, and then we'll be back in the next episode to keep this, to get this up and running. So, I will see you then.